Even come fight night, I'm not wasting a lot of energy, nervous and, batting my fingers and moving around. I keep a lot of it stored inside of me until the bell ring, and then I unleash it all out. So,
how do you keep calm before the big fight like this? What are you doing to kind of relax yourself and just kind of, I know you got your family with you, you got your girls to kind of keep you smiling. She was actually trying to steal the show out there when you were doing your dance. But how do you keep calm?
It's just something. It's just how I always been. I can't just say I practice it or, I've been meditating or something like that. It's just something that's always been inside of me. Somewhere I always been, even as a little kid. I always had that calm demeanor. So, it's just me.
Talking about Man Down Promotions, talk about that, where that started from, and then Strap Season, kind of how the collaboration and all that, and the initiation.
Well, I started Man Down Promotions. I actually have 3 fighters on this card. So, they'll be fighting on the card. They're all undefeated except one. He has 1 loss. So, it's going to be a great event. And they're all from Dallas, too. So, I want to keep it at home first and then bring these guys up, guys like Burley Books and Amon Rashidi. So, I just want to keep it at home and keep a small stable. I don't want a huge, big stable because you can't focus on everybody with a big stable. So these guys I have, only 3, I can just build them up and get them on cards, and hopefully they'll fight for a world title and put them in the best opportunity.
Hey, after the fights, you always call out everybody out that doubted you before the fight in the press. We know you paid close attention. Is anything said in the press or by anybody that pissed you off a little bit that you can't wait to answer?
I always pay attention. You have to find out post-press conference.
Earl, you said that you're going to try to go for Manny Pacquiao after this, and if not, Terrence Crawford. Is that kind of the 2 main guys you're looking at next? It's one or the other?
It's a lot of guys on that list. Like I said, I could move up to 54, or I could stay. You got Danny Garcia, you got Pacquiao, you got Crawford, you got a couple more guys. So, I got options. So I'm not worried about if I don't get the Pacquiao fight, if I don't get Terrence Crawford fight. There's other quality fights up there for me, so I'm not worried about it.
Shawn Porter was here earlier. He said that this is a legacy fight for him. Is that the same for you? Is this a legacy fight?
Definitely. This is, a unification fight. So, I'm defending my IBF belt. He defending his WC belt. So, 2 champions fighting. So, this is definitely a legacy fight. The victor of this fight, I feel like, is number 1 because he has 2 belts and he's unified champion. So, this is going to be a big moment for both of us.
Alfredo Angulo just won, and he thanked Al Heyman. Jerry Rock did it when he upset Hurt. Gervonta Davis just invested in some kind of trucking business. Can you talk to us about Al Heyman's influence outside of boxing and just guiding the fighters to a future outside the boxing career?
Well, the main thing with me is even before I turned pro, I was deciding who I was going to sign with, and Ty Rank was coming at me with a big signing bonus and things like that. And it was my father really got me to sign with Al because, he was saying it's not about right now, it's about later. And when I talked to Al was talking about, life after boxing. He was talking about retirement. And I haven't had a professional fight yet. And he's talking about retirement and life after boxing. I'm like, man, what the hell are you talking about, life after boxing? I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about the fight. So, Al always been that guy that, always, every time I talk to him or we have a conversation about business and things like that, he always talk about life after boxing, always talk about, setting yourself up for the long run and, boxing on a little bit part of your life. So, that's why, you wonder why a lot of guys stay loyal to Al and a lot of guys, don't go against the grain because, he not only you're a boxer, but he cares about the person outside of boxing. So just like, other fighters that he didn't help, like Paul Williams and a lot of guys pay for their funeral and stuff like that, you don't hear about what he does that thing. So, he helped me out a lot, said different Roth RAs and different things like that, to help my career outside of boxing for my kids.